Liz Cheney lost. Liz Cheney, ding dong, the witch is dead. The Wicked Witch is dead. I feel like we should have played that video from The Wizard of Oz here. Liz Cheney lost her primary by 35 points. This was not a small loss. This was, I think, the dictionary definition of a drubbing. A drubbing. It's going to be, bam, Liz Cheney's face. Liz Cheney's face in that dictionary. This is so fantastic. This is so fantastic for our movement. It's so fantastic for our country. It's something that Liz Cheney has earned. This is a defeat that she richly deserved. And I could not get past her own concession speech. I don't know if you saw the speech that she gave after she lost, but it shows a woman completely disconnected from reality, completely clueless as to what the American people care about, and completely dismissive of the truth. This is Liz Cheney saying that her loss was really a victory.
2 years ago, I won this primary with 73% of the vote. I could easily have done the same again. The path was clear. But it would have required that I go along with President Trump's lie about the 2020 election. It would have required that I enable his ongoing efforts to unravel our democratic system and attack the foundations of our republic. That was a path I could not and would not take.
Imagine being so obsessed with Trump that your entire life revolves around your hatred of him. Do you ever sit here and wonder why exactly she hates Trump the way that she hates Trump? Because I wonder that when someone is so fully obsessed with Trump that they behave the way that she behaves, just an embarrassment to yourself, an embarrassment to your family, an embarrassment to your country. Why does she hate Trump the way that she does? My opinion on why she hates Trump is that Trump killed Bushism. He absolutely decimated Bush's foreign policy. And people forget that during the Bush years, when Bush was waging these wars, most people blamed Cheney for Bush's foreign policy. Now, Trump just doesn't bother with, or he didn't bother with Dick Cheney when he was decimating Bush during 2016 and during his campaign and during his administration when he was realigning American foreign policy with, well, what it should be, America First foreign policy. Trump killed Bush's legacy and therefore killed Cheney's legacy and Cheney's future. So he killed Dick Cheney's legacy, which would have been Liz Cheney's future. So it's kind of personal, don't you think? But imagine being that bitter that you would be so co-opted by somebody not liking your family or not liking your politics. She's so awful. I also think she's just not a smart person. And I don't say this as an ad hominem. I say this objectively analyzing her behavior. She doesn't think for herself. She's actually dumb. She basically just does what her father thinks. The January 6th committee is an embarrassment to our nation. She has trotted out lie after lie after lie. She trotted out witnesses like Cassidy Hutchinson, whose ridiculous, absurd stories about Trump grabbing the wheel in the beast were debunked within like 2 seconds. And then she stands by Cassidy Hutchinson, even though Cassidy Hutchinson was thoroughly embarrassed too. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I take no shame whatsoever in celebrating the loss, her political loss. I hope that her political career is over.